a new professional, or a student, we believe you will discover opportunities to enhance your workflow and save time and money using the most effective methods. The session is designed exclusively for institutions participating in One Nation, One Subscription. In this virtual session, you will learn what's available through ACS publications and how to access it, smart strategies for using content in your research and teaching, effective search techniques to find what you need, how to choose content from the sea of literature, where to get help when you need support. I would also like to introduce my colleagues joining us today for this session. Dr. Ajay Kumar Jha, Assistant Director Publishing at ACS Publications. Mr. Sujan Shekhar, New Business Development Manager at ACS Publications. Moving ahead, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our resource person for today's session, Mr. Piyush Kumar Gupta. Piyush is a customer manager at ACS Publications and has over 9 years of experience with ACS. He leads sales, business development, and customer success teams across South Asia. He has over 20 years of experience in sales and marketing in academic publishing industry, working with leading global publishers such as Emerald, Wiley, Springer, and Elsevier. Few housekeeping announcements. We will take questions towards the end of the session. Please use the Q&A section to post your questions. I will now invite Piyush to take over.
Thank you very much, Survi, and a very good afternoon to everyone, my fellow panelists, and each and everyone who's attending. I am assuming that the audience today consists of course, students, faculty members, researchers, and I believe there will be a few librarians as well. So I am trying to reach out to everyone through this presentation, trying to share what ACS has to offer. And as you are aware, that ACS is one of the world's choicest platforms for chemistry and interdisciplinary publications. So we have got a whole, lot of content which covers to the needs and requirements of each and every one of them. So either you are a researcher, faculty member, or a librarian, I'm sure there will be something to take away from today's presentation. So without much ado, I will just start on with my slides. And before I start, as Surbi said, for the housekeeping rules, we will take the questions at the end of the session. And I mean, you can ask any question which is outside the purview of the presentation as well, because Dr. Ajay Kumar Jha from our editorial side is there. So he can help you answer any editorial research specific question. He will be there. And Sujan, if you really want to know about any of our products, so he will be there to help you. And otherwise, I am here and Surbi are here to take you from here. So thank you very much. And I go ahead. Surbi, is my screen visible?
Yes, please. I can confirm.
Yeah, thank you, Ajay. So today's topic, like we said, streamlining your research workflow. So primarily the idea is to share the content which you are getting access through ONOS, as well as how to access and make best use of that content. So I'm sure you are aware of what ONOS is all about. ONOS, One Nation, One Subscription. It started under the aegis of Ministry of Education, Government of India, which actually has acquired national license for e-journals and databases for 30 major international publishers, giving participating institutions full access to their journal. So in case of ACS, we are a member of ONOS, and you can access all our journal content from here. So it's a widespread access. It will cover nearly 1.8 crore students, faculty members, researchers, scientists, librarians, and anyone who is related to the world of education, specifically science education. They can take the benefit out of this subscription of a national license. This was actually launched on 1st of January 2025. And in the phase 1, we have got an approval for 3 years, that is 2025, 26, and 27. So you would be enjoying the access to this content without any paywall, and you will be making best use of it. InfluMed Center Gandhinagar is the coordinator for these subscriptions, and they have offered a unified portal, onos.gov.in, whereby you can find the links to access, or you can come directly to our website. So this information is also available on the website. You can go there and have more details of it. Now, how ACS has worked around this, and what is the relationship and collaboration of ONOS and ACS publications? So ACS publication actually joined India's One Nation, One Subscription initiative, and we are a part of those 30-member publisher, who are providing access to all of their journals. So we are a proud partner, and we share the vision of Viksit Bharat at 2047 as has been envisioned by our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. So you will be getting access to 85 plus journals, with any new journal coming in 20, 25, 26, and 27 automatically. And the subscription will be for the content from 1996 onwards. So mind you, if you want to search or get access to anything before 1996, you will have to contact your librarian, and they in turn can connect to us, and we can provide the alternatives how you can access content before 1996. But ONOS ensures that you get access to 85 plus journals from 1996 onwards or later, whenever the journal started. So ACS, American Chemical Society, you must be aware that we are one of the oldest societies in the world. Started for chemistry professionals, but ultimately realigned ourselves to be interdisciplinary publisher and a society catering to the requirements of any and everyone who is related to the science, specifically chemistry and its allied areas. So it was founded in 1876 with the first flagship journal launched in April 1879. So next year in 2026, we'll be completing 125 years in this industry, and we are proud to serve the scientists across the world. So in 1837, Franklin Roosevelt, the then president of United States of America, he signed the charter for ACS as a national institution. We are headquartered in Washington, D.C., which started in 1941, and our first international chapter was established in 1993. We have got more than 200,000 members across the world, and we are spread over in 140 plus countries. With our commitment to improving all people's lives through the transforming power of chemistry and our vision to build a world on science. And our mission is advance scientific knowledge, empower a global community, and champion scientific integrity. So you would be wondering what actually led to this collaboration. Well, the common thing is we are here to deliver innovative solutions. So thanks to ONOS and thanks to the Ministry of Education of Government of India and InflibNet, who is actually executing this on behalf of the Ministry of Education, we are here to deliver innovative solutions. How do we deliver these innovative solutions? Well, we are supposed to be the most trusted, most cited, and most read publisher. And we deliver these innovative solutions through a whole lot of content, which is either available through our 85 plus peer-reviewed journals, that is the content from 1996 onwards, and journal content, anything before 1996 is known as ACS Legacy Archives. We also have ebooks in the form of symposium series. There is a scholarly guide to communication. We have got ACS Reagent Chemicals, which is about the purity standards of chemicals across the world. And we have got ACS in Focus, the digital primers, which act as a bridge between new technologies and chemistry all around the world. So we are one of the most cited and impactful scientific journals in 5 categories according to the 2024 Journal Citation Report. More than 74,000 peer-reviewed articles published annually by a global community of scientists. You might be knowing ourselves through JACS, which is the flagship journal of the American Chemical Society, which has about 568K citations, and it is one of the most cited journals in chemistry. So people often remember us by JACS rather than American Chemical Society. But having said that, we have got researchers which are engaged with us, and they are about 1.9 million. They're engaged with us over 1.9 million articles which are published by us. There have been about 345 million article downloads from about 6,000 government, academic, and corporate institutions. And of course, we also have a news magazine which covers 100,000 plus original news stories and that is known as Chemical and Engineering News, that is CNN. So that is what I was talking about. So started in 1923, CNN is the world's most trusted and comprehensive news resource. And mind you, while you are accessing the content of ACS through through ONOS, you also get access to CNN. So please make the best use of it, because it is one of the magazines which tells you about science features, including talented 12, 10 startups to watch, global top 50 chemical firms, trailblazers, world chemical outlook, year in chemistry, year in pharma, and so many other interesting and attractive articles and news pieces of news information. So, as I said, people might not be aware of us by our name, American Chemical Society, but you would definitely know us by JACS, Journal of the American Chemical Society, Chemical Reviews, one of the highest impact factor journals from American Chemical Society, ACS Energy Letters, one of the leading journals in the arena of energy, Journal of Organic Chemistry, Physical Chemistry, Sustainable Chemistry and Engineering, and ACS Omega. Besides this, we also have ACS Central Science, where the editor-in-chief is Dr. Caroline Bertuzzi, who won the Nobel Prize in 2023 for precision chemistry, click chemistry terms. So you might know us by these names. So it's you should not be worried. You're getting access to all this content at one spot. How? So we cover agriculture, food and environment as a discipline, biotechnology and pharmaceuticals, education and safety, electronics, material sciences, energy and transportation, and healthcare. So people might think that we are talking about American Chemical Society, so it is related to only chemistry, but not. We are covering all these areas. So you can just be sure that you will get the content, whatever you want, at one place, and it is the most cited, most read content. And of course, to keep yourself abreast with the latest happening, we strongly recommend you to sign ACS Publication Researcher Newsletter. It is for free. You can go to our website, search for it, and you can simply click onto enter your areas of interest, and you will be receiving one email nearly every month, which will be updating you with the latest happenings in the world of chemistry. Then there are a few flagship journals, not the flagship journals, but the main important journals, which are about like chem and bioengineering, environmental science and technology, sustainable resource management, electrochemistry, photon science, polymer science and technology, which are latest additions to our portfolio of journals. How to access ACS journals? Of course, reading ACS content, how to search, discover, and be informed. Since you are subscribing to it, you simply have to go to our website, pops.acs.org, and you will be able to access these journals. The moment you click onto it, you will be welcomed via this page. Before I move further, I'll just share a small video for you, which will help you know how you can actually navigate through this website and how can you make your search more effective. So here you go.
ACS Publications enhances your online research experience with robust features and functionality, including powerful searching and browsing that gets you to the research that you need. Our quick search feature is located at the top of the page and persistent across our website, including all journal and article pages. In this box, you can quickly search for keywords that are in the title, the abstract, or anywhere in an article. Or you can look up an author, a DOI, or search within individual journals. If you need to quickly locate a specific article by citation, you can navigate to it from here. Get suggestions for search terms and author names as you type. You can also narrow your search by adding additional keywords in the title, the abstract, and anywhere in the article. Scrolling down, you can also limit your search by looking only in specific journals or topic areas. You can locate research that has been published with an open access license by selecting it here, and specify only research published in a certain time frame. If you run the same search often, save time by getting updates whenever new results appear. Select Follow Results and you can save your search. You need to register for a free ACS ID in order to save search results. The ACS Publications website also offers better browsing on the journal pages. From the journal page, you can easily navigate to a list of issues, view recently published articles, or see the current issue. Check out the details for information about authors and information on the scope of the journal. Below that, you can review featured content from the journal, as well as the current issue. You can browse content in the journal by subject area using our subject-based taxonomy, or view the most read articles and also see ACS Editor's Choice, a free-to-read selection of articles. To browse issues, first, select List of Issues at the top of the page. Then, select the journal issue that you're interested in viewing a table of contents for. From here, you can navigate to the previous or next issue. Scroll down to view all the research in that issue or jump to a specific section. Want to search within that journal? A search remains persistent at the top of the website, allowing you to discover other research from the journal. Start your search today at pubs.acs.org.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Did you hear the sound? Did you hear the sound? Was it interesting?
It was audible.
Okay, fantastic. So I just move on to another important aspect, and that is something which is new, because I see people often ask me questions that how to really go to the subject area which we really want, or to a content which we really want. I would strongly recommend that there is a website or a web page onto a website which talks about ACS curated content. What it is about, I'll just walk you through that. Howsoever, you can always see that here are specific topics which help you shorten your search quest. So the moment you are interested into a particular area, just click onto it and move to see how you can really make the best of it. So typically, when we talk about the curated content, you can explore the topics, you can talk about the newest collections which happen there, you can talk about ACS Editor's Choice. And this is the web link. I'll just walk you through to this content. Can you see the web page? Should we please confirm?
Piyush, no, your screen is not visible.
Okay, just one second. I'm sorry, guys. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic. So this is our website, pops.acs.org. And here you can see ACS curated content. And you can explore the topics, as I said. For example, if we want to explore, say, something on material science, click onto it, and you will find everything related to material science from ACS in one place. Of course, you can always sign the Material Science Updates newsletter. This will keep you updated with whatever is happening in the world of material science and what is presented on the ACS website. So you can see the special issues. You can see flexible electronics. You simply click onto it and go to that article. So there are so many direct links which are specifically curated for your requirements in material science. We also have material science conversation. So these are typical topicals onto the areas which are related to material science. So for example, if you say chemistry hot topics, explore highly read articles in 2025, you just click onto it and you just move to those articles and you can simply read each and every article which is available here. So that is there. Then there are a number of journals where we ask for a request for papers for material science. So there is call for papers. You can simply click onto these. If you've got a paper or research, you can simply submit over here, which will guide you to make the possible submissions and what are the different requirements and aspects you should fulfill before you're submitting a paper which is eligible to be considered by ACS editor. So that is there. Then we also have ACS Editor's Choice. What it is? Every day we release one article free of cost available to everyone from our content. And this is available for, I think, a couple of weeks. You can read it free of cost. So a whole gamut of the articles is available over here. You can simply click onto these articles. This is free of cost. These are chosen by our editors. So this should be very, very specific and relevant to the latest happenings in the world of the subject area you are chosen. Like here it is material science. Then there is also highlighted content. So anything which is most read or most cited, it is highlighted here. So you can simply go to this part and follow it. Then you can follow up how you are going to publish. You can click over here, find more details, and then it will provide you or take you to the different web pages, which will help you to get your article published or get it submitted. Then any other related material which is outside of the journals but available at ACS. For example, ACS in Focus and ebooks. So these titles will also be available here. Then there are the opportunities for lectureships and awards, which are also listed here. So anything and everything which you talk about the material sciences will be here in one go. And so similarly, if you want to explore any other topic like medicinal chemistry, you click over here and you can follow the same stuff, same format, but related to medicinal chemistry. I hope you liked it and I'm sure it is going to help you. Is it? So let me go back to my presentation again. Huh? So here we go. Then specifically for the librarians who wonder that how they can, manage any of the ACS subscription, how can they find the users reports and things like that, we have got a solution center whereby you can not only check about our journals, the disciplines, the subject areas, but also how to really see how your institution can have the maximum impact of these subscriptions. So there are many solutions. You can have MARC records, you can have the KBORD files, you can have sample licenses, and many more things, which I presume are not really relevant for the ONOS library institutions. But just in case, if you're interested to know anything specific for your institution, you can actually go to the Solution Center and have the best of it. Then, I would also highlight, you might have heard the buzzword open access or open science. So ACS strongly supports open access. We have got 19 fully open access journals covering nearly every area of chemistry. And of course, each of our 85 journals welcomes any of the open access publications. So that is also there. And we have a journal finder tool, which will help you to find a relevant journal, which is most appropriate for your type of publication. So you can do that. And then there are many other ACS initiatives like Chem Archive, which is a preprint server, ACS Research Data Center, Sci Meetings, and text and data mining. To give you an overview, we have got multidisciplinary open access journals, ACS Central Science, ACS Omega, and JAX. Then we have got a suite of gold open access journals whereby we are having journals like Bio and Mad Chem AU, Measurement Science AU, Physical Chemistry AU, Polymers AU. And then we also have other fully open access journals like Artificial Photosynthesis, Photon Science, Precision Chemistry, Environmental Health, Chemical and Biomedical Imaging. So just to highlight, open science means or open access means the journals are available for you to read free of cost. You don't have to pay. Even if you are not having any subscription, you could just go there and read it free of cost. But of course, if you want to publish a paper, you have to pay an article processing charge, and then your article is, once it is available for publishing, will be made open access. And then again, like I showed a web page for the curated content. We have got a specific web page for ACS open access articles. I'll just navigate you through that as well. I hope the web page is visible. So it is pops.acs.org/open access articles. And here, if you want to read open access articles, that is, which are free to read, you don't have to pay anything in a particular subject area like material sciences, again, just click onto it and you will find all these articles which might be from different journals of ACS. So these are all available totally free of cost, highly relevant to your research, and that will help you to excel in your research pursuits. And similarly, if you go back and you choose something like biology and biological chemistry, Again, you will find articles here from accounts and chemical research, analytical chemistry, biochemistry. So, and many more articles available. So you really don't have to worry about that. I don't have an access. What to do? You simply go here and you can see the articles which are available free of cost. So moving ahead, we also offer editorial services, and I would like to highlight two courses which are totally free online courses, just about 90 minutes to maybe 180 minutes, self-paced. You don't have to pay anything. One is ACS Author Lab and the other one is ACS Reviewer Lab. So if you want to write, what are the requirements, how to create an abstract, how to appeal to the editors, what should be the nuances which you have to keep in mind while writing a paper, all these are available and covered in this course, which is free of cost. You simply have to go. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take, or you can just, scan these QR codes and they will take you to this site. If not, you can visit our ACS website and follow up for these courses. So as I said, we can make sure that you can access this content either from the ONO's website or from the ACS Publications website. Before I move further, I would just like to highlight that you can connect with us on YouTube, X, Facebook, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, and for the RSS feeds. And for the benefit of people who have joined late, or you want to have what should I say, a revision of what I have presented, I'll just play another video for your consideration. I hope you would like that and you would like to explore it again and again. So here goes the video.
In 1879, the American Chemical Society began the publication of chemical research with the first issue of the Journal of the American Chemical Society. In 1996, ACS Publications was one of the first publishers to post online editions of its journal content, starting with the Journal of Physical Chemistry. ACS has always been on the cutting edge in the publication of peer-reviewed research. Today, ACS publishes over 75 peer-reviewed journals, filled with articles across a broad spectrum of scientific disciplines. ACS Publications delivers more than 1 million research articles through its web platform. These articles are accessed more than 220 million times each year. On the ACS Publications homepage, you can easily access all the content that you need. Navigate to all of our journals and books by selecting All Subjects. In addition, you can now more easily and intuitively access journals and books via the 6 topical areas of analytical chemistry, applied chemistry, biological chemistry, materials science and engineering, organic and inorganic chemistry, and physical chemistry. As you scroll down, you'll see our ACS Editor's Choice articles. Updated daily, this program features a free-to-read, peer-reviewed research article chosen by ACS Journal scientific editors from around the world. Below that, we've introduced navigation to popular ACS features and functionality, including the ACS Publishing Center, a centralized hub for authors and reviewers to prepare and track their submitted manuscripts. Here, you can also access services such as ACS Author University, ACS Reviewer Lab, ACS Author Lab, the ACS Guide to Scholarly Communication, and more. Discover our new products and services, including information on ACS Publications' new digital products for scientists that advance their skills and improve professional outcomes. Here you can access courses such as ACS Essentials of Lab Safety and the all-new ACS Institute. Learn about the ACS Open Science Resource Center, where you can find out more about our commitment to open science and information on our author-centered open access publishing options, as well as ACS read and publish agreements. And the ACS Solutions Center, where institutional decision makers can get insight into ACS publications' research and industry areas, products, services, and access information exclusively for organizations. You can also stay current by following ACS publications on email and social media. At the top of the homepage, there is persistent navigation that allows you to complete a quick search of our research content. Access all our publications of journals, ebooks, and references. And shortcuts for organizations to access the ACS Solutions Center. For authors to access the ACS Publishing Center, information on our events and conferences, and our Open Science Resource Center. Please visit the ACS Publications homepage at pubs.acs.org today to discover an enhanced online experience.
I hope it helped you in the revision of what I talked about. And that actually brings to a close to my presentation. And I would be most happy to answer any questions which are there.
I do see one question that just popped in. Does ACS provide customer service support? If so, where can we find it? Is it a chat-based or it's email-based?
So primarily, I should tell you, customer support might seem to be confusing in the sense that we are an American publisher. So the online support and the chat support is available through the US. So the timings will be different. However, if there is any issue in the connectivity or problem in access, you can always come back to us, drop us an email, and we will respond to you as quickly as possible.
So Piyush, on that note, we do have a recent sort of update, which I would like to share, and that would be helpful for all the audience here. So I'm putting it in the chat box so that they could be updated with it. And that's a very intuitive process where they could have connection with our support team, especially on the editorial side. But I do understand on the products and services, there could be different things which they can relate and connect with the required teams. But that will be really helpful. I have posted it in the chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ajay. That's very informative. So I can see a few more questions in the chat area. That is, can I access SciFinder under ONOS policy? No, currently ONOS or the Ministry of Education has not negotiated for that. So SciFinder is actually from one of our sister division, which is CAS, which is Chemical Abstract Service. And that is not yet included in ONOS. So if it is available, it will automatically be informed to you. I also see a question. There is a problem with book chapters. Through ONOS, we can access only access the research article. Absolutely. As I told you that you can only access the currently available 80 plus journals from 1996 onwards. So anything and everything outside this purview has to be taken care of individually, either from yourselves or through your institution. I would highly recommend you to reach out to your library or your institution, and they can connect with us and they can explore the ways whereby we can allow how they can actually access those book chapters, those articles which are before 1996. I hope that answers the question.
There is a question that there is no field of philosophy as such. So, Piyush, you really have to explain the disciplines that you publish in, maybe.
No, I would rather take it as a compliment, because if you talk about chemical philosophy, you will certainly find certain articles there. But if you talk about philosophy as in arts, I don't think we are covering those subject areas. As it was highlighted, and you will if you are publishing a paper or if you read about a journal, you will find every journal has got a scope. So, for example, if I say Journal of American Chemical Society, so it is multidisciplinary, but it actually caters to the subject areas which are related to chemistry and allied sciences which are related to chemistry. So I would be disheartened to tell you that I really don't have specifically anything on philosophy. But yeah, you can always check upon anything which will inspire your philosophy through the world of chemistry. So you're most welcome to use ACS. Yeah, so I have seen my colleague has already answered. Can colleges which are added can purchase or subscribe? Absolutely. It is up to you. I mean, Susan has definitely told you. The way could be you can reach out to either Sujan or to myself if you want to explore any other product, if you want to purchase or subscribe to any other product, including books or articles before 1996. We'll provide your institution with flexible pricing and options. And whatever suits you, we will be most happy to help you out with that. Any more questions?
I would like to add something here. We have a monthly newsletter that caters to some open access articles that are published very recently, and it covers majorly what we are doing in India from ACS. So I would highly recommend that you all should subscribe to this newsletter. I have left the link in the chat box. If you just go to this link, you just have to probably click and subscribe, and automatically you will be delivered a monthly newsletter that talks about everything that we do in India in ACS. So I think that will kind of give you an update about what's happening.
Absolutely. And Surbhi, I just saw a question popped up, which is about, is ACS working on including ebooks under ONOS model? Absolutely. So we are always open, but it depends upon the ONOS committee what they really want to subscribe to. I understand we are still in the phase one. There might be inclusions in terms of content or in terms of publisher or in terms of the audience itself. In the phase two or phase three. So as of now, we are in the phase one, and phase one is only covering your journal articles from 1996 onwards. And on the note of, as Surbhi said about the newsletter, I would just like to share my screen once again. And it is about, sorry. Yeah. So it is about a blog which which ACS publishes, which is known as ACS Axial. So ACS Axial is again your gateway to a lot of new things which are happening all around the world. For example, the global impact and continued trust ACS journals are demonstrated in a new Matrix report. So the Matrix report, which is available, that is there. The art of writing scientific articles. This is there for you. So there will be many other aspects which you can follow from here. You can see the most read articles which are there, like top chemistry research from Italy. Chemistry's hot topics explore highly read articles in June 2025. So you will find this article to be more informative or more relevant for your requirements. So that's typically something which I wanted to add on to what Surbhi has said. So the newsletter is very important. That will keep you appraised of anything which is happening with the latest through ACS. And of course, ACS Excel, you can do it on your own will and whenever you want. Any more questions, please? Yeah, I still see. Oh, so somebody's asking about details of JAX. Dr. Ajay, would you like to answer this? What JAX is all about and how important it is in the chemical arena?
Yeah. So again, coming back to the fact that what JAX stands for. So JAX stands for Journal of the American Chemical Society. And for our audience, if they might have seen in the beginning when Piyush was trying to share about the history and the milestones that we have. So JAX was the first journal which came into existence after the society was formed. And when we talk about the scope of the journal, it's multidisciplinary. We publish all those areas in which the research is done in chemistry and aligned areas, interdisciplinary science related to even at the interface of chemical biology, related to environmental sustainability, all those domains which touch upon the multidisciplinary domain of chemistry, they are all invited. In terms of the repute of JAX, this is one of the most cited journal into the chemistry multidisciplinary community. I'm not going to talk about the impact factor, but of course, one of the most impactful journals across the chemical science domain and much reputed into the community. So, beyond that, if people want to know more about, I can copy the link of that journal page so that they could read the about the journal and let themselves understand about the importance of this journal.
Dr. Ajay, would you also just in 2 lines highlight Jack's AU as well? So that becomes helpful.
Yeah. So JAX EU again, it's a sister journal, but again the point is that the AU stands for the Gold Open Access Journal, and it came into existence with the commitment around that some of the initiatives which came from the planners to have open access mandates. And according to the mandate, it was made necessary that the researchers who are funded by certain sort of funding agencies, they need to publish only in the fully open access journals. So to provide those researchers with an option where they could have a kind of rigor, the same sort of repute, the same sort of credibility, Jack's Gold was opened as a journal 5 to 6 years back, and till then, it was just an open access journal, new journal into the domain, but the rigor, the peer review process, that was all in standard with the JAX. And keeping in view of that, it has also garnered the same kind of visibility into the community in terms of the download, citations, and the influential research that it publishes into the domain. One of the similarities is both of them are multidisciplinary journal. The only difference is one is open access journal, the other one is a hybrid journal. So JAX is a hybrid journal. JAX Gold is an open access journal where you need to pay an APC once your article is published.
And thankfully, because of ONOS, both JAX and JAX AU are available for free to access for any of the ONOS members and their patrons. So you can always read any of those articles. Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Ajay. And if there are any more questions, we would love to answer. Anything about the publishing process, if you want to know, since Dr. Ajay is here, he will be the most apt person to answer that. Or anything you want to know about our products like ACS in Focus, Legacy Archives, ACS Reagent Chemicals. We have our colleague Sujan who can answer these questions. Okay, so finally, I just would like to share a note of thanks for every participant here. Thank you very much for your time.
There is a question.
And okay, there is a question. Yeah, please.
If there is an option to publish in open access through the current ONOS arrangement.
As Dr. Jha explained, and even in my presentation, I said that open access publication requires a APC charge, that is article processing charge. Unfortunately, as of now, in the phase 1, ONOS has not, negotiated for any deal or has come up with a license for APC charging. In future, if that happens, we'd be most happy to serve you. But to make a point, I would just like to say, open access publication doesn't mean that you pay for it and your article is published. It is not like that. It is, first of all, your article has to pass the rigor of editorial of the editors. If it is accepted, then you have a choice to make it open access. So anyways, you will have to get your article passed through the editorial rigor, get it to be ready to be published. And if it is, then you can use the APC token. Howsoever, ACS still has got an option, which is a diamond open access known as ACS Central Science, the one which I mentioned. This is a free to read and free to publish journal. That means you don't have to pay anything to read. You don't have to pay anything to publish, but only path-breaking science is published here. So you can, if you really feel that your science is of that level, or if you feel that it should reach out to a lot of people through open access and you don't have APC charges, you can try it for Central Science. Is that right, Dr. Ajay, or anything you'd like to add on to it?
Yeah, totally correlate with this. Piyush, yeah.
And I also see one question regarding, please tell us about published idea. I'm really not sure what does it mean. Uh, can the can the question can the person who asked the question elaborate what does he want to know? It looks like they are probably looking for any ideas on which they can publish in ACS. Any comments?
We can take the email and contact them offline to address.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is there. And if there is anything else, if not, then I would just share my final slide where you can just find my contact details. So this is where you can connect with us. Incidentally, I actually missed writing the email address of Sujan, Surbi, and Dr. Ajay. But if you reach out to me at my email ID, I'll make sure that I, share it with these people who will be most apt to answer your question. You may note down this address. Thank you so much.
I do see a lot of questions regarding certificates, so please be a little patient. We're working on the certificates for both the webinars, the 26th one and 29th one for today's webinar as well. So allow me about a week time. These will be delivered, and in case somebody still misses out and has not been given a certificate, please reach out to us personally. We'll be happy to certify. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Surbi, I would pass the baton back to you to close today's session. And I just wanted to thank everyone who attended for being patient, for being, a real patient listener. And I hope you will take something back from here and aid to your research and reading efforts, person. Thank you so much for being a beautiful audience.
Thank you so much, Piyush. It was a very insightful presentation, and I hope and believe the participants definitely would have taken some good references out of your presentation today. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us and was very patient with us in listening to our suggestions and what best can be done under ONOS scheme and ACS. Thank you so much, Dr. Ajay, for joining us today. Thank you so much, Sujan, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone. And hopefully we should meet again in the next session, and we should have something more coming for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.